Hey guys, Dr. Danny McLane here, coming back to you with another little clinical pearl. One of the things that I hear all the time is that healthcare has changed and people aren't getting results that they want, because you have to really look at the landscape to see what's going on actually behind the scenes. And what's happened is, 100 years ago or 50 years ago, we had a mystery, right? So there was not enough information. With a mystery, by the way, this is the work of Malcolm Gladwell. If you haven't read his stuff, he's fantastic. I just took his basic concept and expounded upon it and applied that to the medical and healthcare segment. And it has served me so well. That's why I wanted to share it with you guys today. So mystery, you build up piece by piece by piece, and every bit of information you get leads you one step closer to the clues to eventually solving the mystery by filling in with proper information. Well, that was the case up until about 30 years ago. Now what we have is a puzzle. And with the puzzle, you have all the pieces there, but they're not organized and they're not aligned and they're not correct. So you have enough information. And usually what happens in healthcare is because you have all these different things going on at once, and you could have multiple problems happening at the same time, different causes, different variables. We don't live in a scientific experiment. We live in a real world. So what happens in the real world is real stuff. It's in vivo. So you have all these different things happening all at the same time. So imagine if you took 6 puzzles that were all varying pieces, threw them in a giant bag, shook it up and dumped it out on the table. That's what happens when you walk into my office. It's my job to mentally find all those pieces and sift and sort according to what's most important, and then create value out of that to solve the puzzles, to line things up and to make it make sense, to logically go through and associate meaning to what's important, and to take out sort of the things that are unimportant or not relevant to that particular situation. And that's why when people have 25 or 30 symptoms, they may only have 1 or 2 dysfunctions, but those 2 dysfunctions have all these different expressions. So it's a lot like a lens, right? You have all this information coming in from one side, you pass through a very small lens in the middle, and then it has this projection on the outward side, and everybody sees that projection of their symptoms. So really what happens in this circumstance is you need to make sure that you have somebody who's good at differential diagnostics. They're not going to just jump to a conclusion. They're not going to take one key element and then run with that and then see what happens. Really, to somebody that's going to listen to your whole story, figure out the bits and pieces, plug it together, and then maybe even track it back to the origin. Hopefully that helps. That's just the way that I've been thinking about things, and it's something I've been using for a long time and it works very well. So hopefully that builds value with you guys. I know that makes a huge difference in my clinic for my patients. If you have any questions, by all means, leave me a comment down below or shoot me a direct message and I'll get back to you on that, okay? Stay tuned.